Imagine a truck that looks rugged enough to take on the wilderness, powerful enough to haul anything you throw at it, and smart enough to feel like it's reading your mind. That's the promise of the SCOUT Terra Electric Pickup 2027, and today, we're diving into what makes this electric newcomer one of the most talked about trucks of the decade. The SCOUT Terra steps onto the scene with a design that immediately grabs attention. It has that classic American pickup silhouette, but refined with modern electric styling cues. You'll notice the squared-off front end with a bold, illuminated SCOUT badge stretching across the grille area. Because it's electric, there's no traditional grille, but the designers have sculpted the front to look strong and purposeful. The signature LED running lights wrap around the edges like a continuous blade, giving it a futuristic but still rugged presence. Along the sides, the muscular fenders and clean body lines make it look like a truck built for real work, not just show. And in true SCOUT fashion, the Terra sits high with plenty of ground clearance, hinting at its off-road capability. The rear keeps things simple and tough, with a wide tailgate, integrated lighting, and a bed designed to handle everything from construction gear to camping setups. Under the skin, the Terra's electric performance is where things get really interesting. SCOUT is going big with dual-motor all-wheel drive as standard, delivering instant torque and acceleration that would surprise anyone coming from a gas truck. The power output is expected to land in the mid-500 horsepower range, giving it plenty of muscle for highway merging, hill climbs, and heavy loads. Towing capacity aims for the competitive upper tier, around the 10,000-pound mark, making it a serious tool for people who actually use their trucks. The battery pack is designed for long-range reliability, with an estimated range pushing past 350 miles on a single charge. Fast charging capability means you can go from nearly empty to about 80% in roughly half an hour at a high-speed station, keeping road trips easy and downtime minimal. And for outdoor lovers, the Terra features a built-in power outlet system that can run tools, tailgate gear, or even serve as backup power for your home in emergencies. Inside, the Terra blends old-school practicality with fresh electric-age luxury. When you open the door, you're met with a cabin that feels open, durable, and surprisingly premium. The materials lean toward rugged textures, think tough fabrics, metal accents, and rubberized surfaces, but everything feels intentionally styled. The seats are wide and comfortable for long drives, with heating, ventilation, and memory adjustments available. The center console is large enough to store a laptop, a backpack, or half your daily essentials. And there's clever storage everywhere. Under-seat compartments, hidden cubbies, and modular options for tools or gear. Front and center, the technology experience feels clean and simple. A large touchscreen dominates the dashboard, running SCOUT's new interface built for drivers who want tech that works without being confusing. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, over-the-air updates, and crisp navigation designed to show charging stations clearly along your route. The gauge cluster is fully digital, giving you real-time range estimates, terrain data, and towing information. One standout feature is the off-road driving assistant, which shows pitch, roll, traction status, and step-by-step terrain guidance, perfect for beginners and enthusiasts alike. Safety is another major priority, and the Terra is equipped with all the modern systems you'd expect. You get adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, blind spot monitoring, emergency braking, and a 360-degree camera setup that makes parking or hitching a trailer much easier. SCOUT also includes a driver monitoring system to help ensure alert driving on long trips. And because it's built on a new electric truck platform, the lower center of gravity, reinforced battery protection, and strong frame structure all work together to improve stability and crash safety. When it comes to price, SCOUT is aiming to make the Terra competitive. The expected starting price falls around the mid-$50,000 range, which puts it in line with electric rivals like the Ford F-150 Lightning and the Chevrolet Silverado EV. But SCOUT is banking on a unique combination of classic brand charm, American-built toughness, and practical features that might give it an edge for buyers who want a no-nonsense electric truck that still feels like a traditional truck. Speaking of rivals, the Terra sits in an interesting spot. The F-150 Lightning offers familiarity and advanced tech, the Silverado EV pushes futuristic styling and huge numbers, and Rivian's R1T leans into adventure and luxury. The SCOUT Terra feels like a blend of all three, rugged and familiar like the Ford, powerful and capable like the Chevy, and adventure-ready like the Rivian, but without going too futuristic or too premium. It's aimed at the everyday American who wants a truck that's electric but still feels honest, practical, and built for real-world use. So as we move closer to its 2027 release, the SCOUT Terra Electric Pickup is shaping up to be one of the most exciting additions to the EV truck world. It's tough, modern, and designed with a clear purpose. Whether you're commuting, hauling, exploring, or just wanting something forward-thinking without losing the spirit of a true pickup, the Terra might just be the electric truck that bridges the gap. The first thing that hits you is the design. The Terra brings back that classic, boxy American utility look, something we haven't seen in a long time. It stands tall, wide, and solid, almost like it's carved from a single block of steel. The front end carries a bold confidence, with a squared-off face and an illuminated SCOUT badge stretching across where the grille would be. Because it's electric, there's no need for a traditional grille, but SCOUT didn't want it to feel too futuristic or soft. So they sculpted broad surfaces, pronounced edges, and a lighting signature that wraps around in a long, clean blade of LEDs. It's modern, but it still gives you that ready-for-anything vibe. Move around to the sides, and the proportions feel purposeful. Thick fender arches push outward just enough to give the truck a planted, muscular stance. The body lines are kept clean and strong, with minimal curves, creating a look that's both retro and forward-thinking. SCOUT has always been known for off-road heritage, and the Terra definitely nods to that with generous ground clearance and tough underbody protection. Depending on the trim, you'll also find chunky all-terrain tires, skid plates, and integrated tow hooks that mean business. The truck bed in the back is all practicality, wide, deep, and lined with smart tie-down points. The tailgate is designed to be multifunctional, offering a work surface, built-in measurements, and even power access for tools and camping gear. Under the hood, well, technically under the floor, the Terra's electric powertrain is where things really get exciting. SCOUT is giving this truck a dual-motor all-wheel drive setup right from the base model. With instant torque and a power output expected to land somewhere in the 500-plus horsepower range, the Terra won't just keep up with gas trucks, it might outrun many of them. Electric torque hits immediately, making highway merges, steep climbs, and towing heavy loads feel easier and smoother than you'd expect. Speaking of towing, SCOUT is targeting around 10,000 pounds of towing capability, putting it right up there with the leaders of the segment. The battery pack is engineered for durability, long life, and real-world range. Expect somewhere around 350 miles of driving per charge, depending on configuration. Fast charging is supported as well, letting you jump from a low charge up to about 80% in roughly 30 minutes with a high-speed charger. That means road trips, yes, even in an electric truck, become much more practical. There's also bidirectional power, so the Terra can run your tools at a job site, power your entire campsite, or even serve as backup power during a storm or outage. For people who live in areas with unpredictable weather, this could be one of the most underrated features. Inside the Terra, SCOUT went for a mix of rugged and modern, something durable enough for everyday work, but refined enough for long highway drives. The cabin feels open, airy, and thoughtfully laid out. You'll find sturdy materials that can handle dirt, boots, pets, and gear without showing wear too quickly. At the same time, every touchpoint feels carefully chosen. The seats are wide and supportive, designed for long hours behind the wheel. Higher trims give you heating, ventilation, power adjustments, and even massage functions to keep things comfortable on long road trips. The dashboard is simple, clean, and driver-focused. A large central touchscreen handles navigation, entertainment, climate, and vehicle settings.